I don't know. I think that every season there's been a sort of similar to ours, with varying numbers of children and friends and siblings. And I think yeah, like White Lotus has all these sort of traditions from the previous seasons
Right.
of archetypes of characters or groups that have through lines, but yeah, I think every season is very different, and I think we really tried to put our own
Yeah,
spin on these archetypal
totally.
people, and hopefully it's something new and exciting.
Yeah, I think what maybe is so appealing about the Ratliff too is that there's so much humor and art and suspense. Like it's like everything wrapped in
Yeah,
one, and like we're just so lucky that we are a family of 5. Like there's a lot of
I know.
characters
Yeah,
to
yeah,
play with in it, and I almost like as some like anytime we were doing family scenes, I kind of felt like the family itself was one character. Like we all come together and like it's like that's the
yeah.
character. Similarly to how
Like
like
Power Rangers.
yeah, that's exactly it, Sam. We are Power Rangers. But yeah, I love the like the collectiveness of it and having us fit into like the Ratliff puzzle is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I always from the start I was so fascinated by like the siblings relationships.
Yeah.
There's been some like, well, I don't know if I can find it, but anyway, that yeah, Mike was just so brilliant. I actually come from a a family of 5. Like I feel like I'm replicating like the Ratliffs in a
Yeah.
weird way.
And you're the
I'm the
middle
middle girl
child? Yeah.
between 2 boys, so it is like
Oh.
strangely meta for me. I can't say my brothers are like Saxon and
I would
Lachlan
hope
in
not.
real life,
Yeah.
but it was that was fun for me to jump from my real family to my TV family that was like looked very similar, and I'm from the South, so it felt like it just kind of
Close
was
to home.
destiny. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that, the central thing about the White Lotus and about any show, at least if it's good, is that the characters have inner turmoil and
Yeah.
conflict, and I think what Mike is so brilliant at is sort of creating the perfect cocktail of like uh inward pain and outward pain
Yeah.
that sort of meet each other, and these characters are stuck in the middle and they have to find a way to work through it, and that's what makes the characters interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree. The thing about this season that I feel like the other 2 didn't really have, like there's more adventure, there's more like scenery in general, I think. Like just the Mike was so bold in showing, like really showing Thailand. Like that also, I think he wanted Thailand to be a character as well. And like even like with going out on the yacht and being in Phang Nga Bay, I mean, we really don't have anything like that in the first 2 seasons. So it just getting out into open water in that way, I feel like was a big change for him. And he even said in an interview recently, like, I directed things that I've never directed before on this season, which that kind of gave me chills. I was like, that's so cool. Like even he is stretching himself. Like that's something that I admire about Mike. I feel like he really always is like trying to and challenge. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of adventure this season that I feel maybe the other 2 didn't have as much of.
Yeah, you're totally right. I also think that like Thailand specifically is it's so far away from like LA or New York, which is where, America is where most of these characters are from. And I think along with that, both in real life and in the show, when you go on holidays somewhere that's so far away and so disconnected from what your reality is, so remote, you become a different person, and you sort of like feel more free to experiment with different types of living, and I think that really lends itself to the show of just people going nuts on vacation.
Yeah.